Welcome back to Championship Sunday here at X Games New Orleans, and taking a look back at this incredible run from Tom Schaar, our vert champion. Coming off of that gold medal performance yesterday in Park, he really unlocked something. This beautiful tail grab 7, right into the nose grab. You see the height that he had. Boom, kickflip indie for Tom Schaar. It was this beautiful blend of the big 540s and the variations and the lip tricks that only Tom Schaar can do. And then this nod to Bob Burnquist with the blunt kickflip to fakie, getting himself the gold. And what's really interesting is that recently in an interview, Tom Schaar was starting to question whether or not he still had the ability to win in these competitions. As we see, we're on standby for Women's Park. XC Tokyo, of course, in the lead as we're heading into crowning our championships tonight, with XC New York just behind. Tom Schaar getting some valuable points for Los Angeles. But Tom Schaar was recently questioning whether or not he still had what it took to get to the top of the podium because of what we've been seeing from these young kids. Emma Kawakami at 11 years old, Soya, who got second place at 16, Guy Curry at 17. Tom Schaar starting to feel old for some reason at 26 years old, but he reminded them that he's been doing this for a long time, and he is literally the all-terrain vehicle and one of the best skateboarders on the world. Of course, with Guy Curry unable to get that win in vert, Mizuho Hasegawa has become our official first ever X Games League MVP. Again, the most dominant athlete, men or women, in the entire league. But Mizuho Hasegawa still has work to do for XC Tokyo. Can she put on these points for them? Brando, you're a busy man. Take it away with Women's Skateboard Park.
Thank you, Salema. So much going on Super Sunday here on the third and final stop of the MoonPay XGL. We now bring you the Stake Women's Skateboard Park, and it starts right now. What's happening, everybody? B. Graham alongside my legendary broadcast partner, Amelia Brodka. And Amelia, the overall point standings, we thought Guy Curry might steal away the top spot from Mizuho, but it didn't happen, and she is clearly running away with the MVP.
That's right, but Mizuho does care strongly about contributing to the team. She is a team player. She says she cares about that more. And with each of these skaters contributing points to a very tight championship race, anything could happen. I mean, Sao Paulo's in third place. Sky Brown is riding for them. There's 2 skaters from XCNY in here, which is currently in second place. And so, you know, a lot can change. But XC Tokyo right now in the lead with the MVP.
Yeah, it's simply sensational that the MVP and the league title come down to the final day of the entire season. Guy Curry, if he would have won gold, would have potentially, at least temporarily, taken away that MVP spot from Mizuho, but she's still got work to do, as you said. A look at our lineup here today, headlined, of course, by our defending gold medalist, Sky Brown.
That's right, Sky is skating with so much power and style, and Sao Paulo needs those points, sitting in third place right now, so she and Heike have some serious work to do. But Haley Servio was the gold medalist just last summer, so between her and Bryce, they could be helping New York get back into that lead.
And of course, you can't count out the undrafted free agent, Minna Stess, who might have something to say about all this as well. So a look at our park course here in the Caesars Superdome, the third and final stop of the MoonPay XGL. XC Tokyo trying to distance themselves from the rest of the pack. And they'll have to do it right here in Park with some key contributors from all teams set to compete. Sky Brown, fresh off a gold medal performance at Stop 2, X Games Chiba. Of course, the young lady who won this on Stop 1 getting injured in Japan, XC Tokyo's Arissa True. It's unfortunate that she's not competing, but it's incredible what the team has been able to accomplish in her absence.
That's right, and once again, that's points that XC Tokyo is not getting, because that's who Arissa True represented. So, you know, Mizuho, even though she's the MVP, she's got a lot of work to do here. And the thing about Mizuho is she could have won that last event in Chiba, but she fell on her last wall, had an incredible run going, and she and Sky have had this back and forth. Sky actually got second place to her at the last World Skate event just a few weeks ago, so this is going to be quite the showdown between these two.
It's been a remarkable battle here in the inaugural MoonPay XGL season. Sky Brown, the favorite, the defending gold medalist, would love to get some points for XC Sao Paulo, as would Bryce Wettstein, repping XC New York, who sits in second place, and she will be our first skateboarder to drop in here in the Stake Women's Skateboard Park.
Getting some words of wisdom from the legend of women's skateboarding in transition, Karabeth Burnside. So with that, Bryce Wettstein, our most colorful and vibrant athlete of the X Games, starting with a crail air. Backside ollie over the channel there. And then doing the body bag, she takes everything to disaster, and it's called a disaster for a reason, because you can hang up those back wheels and just go sprawling to the flat. So she brings a really technical vibe to her bag of tricks, definitely really stands out from the rest of these athletes. Oh, went for a gap up to 50-50, but missed the lock-in on that back truck.
So that'll do it for Bryce's first run. In addition to being a professional skateboarder, repping XC New York, she's also currently a student at Mira Costa College in Encinitas, California. And as you said, partner, a very talented musician and just a vibe setter.
She actually serenaded the entire crowd here last night on her ukulele, and honestly, she gives notes of affirmation everywhere she goes.
I walked with her back from the arena to the hotel, and she was taking requests with her ukulele. Here now, undrafted free agent Minna Stess out of Petaluma, California, making her XGL debut.
She's been at previous X Games before, and she's been on many podiums before, just securing a podium at the World Skate World Championships earlier this year. Uncharacteristic early fall, but the thing to really appreciate about Minna's skating is the lines that she takes in the park. And in park lines, the way that you are using the course are of utmost importance.
Yeah, Minna was skating really well in practice, and as you said, Amelia, she's had a lot of success at other contests, has just missed the podium a few times in her X Games career. We'll see if she can shake that up here today. Next to drop in, Lily Erickson, the 20th overall XGL draft pick for XC Los Angeles.
Also no stranger to the podium. She's podiumed at many exposure events, winning them just a few years ago. But she has a really cool blunt to fakie arsenal, as well as this kickflip indie. And the thing about her is, you know, LA has been on a serious come up, and that backside blunt slide could be something that can bring so many points to the team.
Last 10 seconds for Lily.
Beautiful stalefish, just so much poetry in the way that she does that. And here it is, blunt to fakie, and then the full cab blunt.
You love to see it from Lily Erickson, who's just missed the podium this season. Stop one, she finished in 5th in park, and in Chiba, she finished 4th. Could today be the day she knocks in the top 3's door?
I mean, LA is having a serious comeback between Tom Schaar and Mia Kretzer. You know, Lily could certainly join the ranks of the podium and help them up that leaderboard, because they've been in last place for far too long. But right here, the backside blunt slide, clearing that whole channel. Super technical.
And her run one score coming in at a 76.60, good enough to put her on the top spot. XC Sao Paulo's Heike Ventura. She finished with a bronze medal in park on stop 1 in Sacramento, trying to get back on the podium here today, Amelia.
That's right. Heike securing her first X Games medal. I would never count Heike out because of lines like that. And Heike, she has so much power and she can find speed better than the rest of this field. And that is absolutely crucial in park because you make one wrong turn, you roll away from something weird, you lose your speed, you'll lose your line. But right there, unfortunately, she lost the flick, did not flip that kickflip fast enough to land the kickflip indie over the hip.
One of the few young ladies that we see skate in both park and vert. She's been busy all season long here in the XGL. And as we said, just missing out on that one and would love to get on the podium and certainly get some more much needed points for XC Sao Paulo.
So the competition format is that the best run of 3 counts. So you'll see some of these skaters even doing safety runs or having throwaway runs, but you only need one.
Repping XC Los Angeles, 17-year-old Kokono Hirake.
Also was just at the World Skate podium just a few weeks ago with beautiful tricks like that frontside nose grind. Oh, and then the backside kickflip. That is going to be a really rad line once she puts it together. She will have 2 more cracks at it, but you don't see the rest of this field flipping their board without a grab. It just makes it inherently so much more challenging. You have to catch it with your back foot and then lead the rest of the spin around.
Kokona had a remarkable start to her X Games career, which we'll get to in a little bit. But here now, Haley Servio, our bronze medalist from X Games Chiba.
Wow, that is a great way to start. Throwing in the McTwist early, right after the 360 over the box. And Haley's progression has been unreal. Right there, 50-50ing off, using the park really well. She's only been skating since COVID, which is just unheard of, as she's already got an X Games gold medal.
Haley already with 3 X Games medals, needing to get some major points on the board for XC New York. It goes down right at the end, Amelia.
But that gap to back lip, that was worth the risk. That, I mean, to be able to gap in a way where you're not seeing the gap and you have to then slide backwards, I mean, so much could go wrong. If you over-rotate it, that's a gnarly slam. If you don't clear the gap, that's a gnarly slam. So a big risk that she's taking, but it's going to be well worth the payoff.
Mizuho Hasegawa, our 2026 MoonPay XGL League MVP, drops in for her first run in park.
Right there, again, the backside blunt slide, going into the deep end. Mizuho's got a huge bag of tricks. And right there, using the gap to tail. Wow. Super technical line. And then gapping the backside tail slide. You have to be so precise in order to do that. Throwing in a couple more 50-50s than she would like, but the 540 over the channel is huge. Backside lip slide, she's got time for 1 or 2 more. Oh, can she save it? Oh, she saves it. She saves it. So that was a really good run. I don't think that was the best run that she could do, or the best one she has planned, because that last trick was a little bit sloppy. She didn't get the lock-in that she wanted. But this is your MVP, and this is what makes her an MVP. She's a smart competitor. She knows how to stay on her board and secure a run just so that she can build off of that.
Mizuho, the MVP, came to play.
Right there. I mean, some judges would dock that as a fall, but we'll see.
Not me.
We'll see what happens.
Not me. I am no judge. I award no points, but that looked like first place to me. An 83.2 for Mizuho as she jumps up into first place. Wow.
Right, so if she removes some of those 50-50s, if she cleans up that last trick, that score should be in the 90s.
Well, let's bring up X Games legend Michi Brusco for the call here with Sky Brown. Michi, I'm excited to watch Sky put this one down.
Look, as Sky drops in,